Hey folks, hope you're doing good today and having a good weekend. Now, because I've accidentally messed up and I've deleted one of my days, I've had to pull one day forward. So we're going to have some classic hardcore today. We've got 5 bands to check out as well, because some of these tracks are pretty short. Now, I love classic hardcore. I must admit, I moved on from the classic hardcore sound into the kind of more 2000s stuff, and it's moved on since then as well. It's got a new modern, even heavier sound nowadays. The hardcore classic sound will never die. There's still a ton of people into it. It still rocks hard, and I think it's just like one of those, genres that will just never die. People love it. Anyway, we've got 5 bands to check out today. This first band we've got is called Hometown Crew. The track is called What I Recall. So let's check them out. Here we go.
I buried this so deep, I forgot that it was there. This fucking thing kept me stagnant. I'm worthless, I'm my despair. Well, they say someone's eyes are the window to their soul, and it makes me wonder, if you look at me, will you see anything at all? What I recall,
yeah, good energy.
It's nothing but a dream. My youth has expired. I miss my set, nothing. I must put this on your paper. With words that I can't seem to place. I write it down to paint a picture. I'm black as night. Fronting is dead. I'm gonna put it out. I kept it on the inside. Explain, can never raise up. You broke my heart so many times. I still believe it makes me weak to admit that I'm a human being. So dig it up. I can't deny the sting of life that poisons me. That poisons me. I'm not ashamed, this is what it is. I'd rather tell the truth than I can make up shit. I'll carry this with me.
Yeah, that group vocal sounds great.
Like a wreck and it's time to my feet, and there will never be cut loose. I know I'm carried by a slower stream. I now believe life just has its way. I know we'll end up where I need to be. Where I need to be.
Yeah, got the right sound, got the right energy, cool vocal, nice thrashy guitar tone, dope drumming, high energy, dope. I think that's the end of that one. It's just I've got some short tracks today, nice blasts of energy, and when your energy's that high as these guys is, doesn't matter that your track's a bit shorter because you've just blown your load within a couple of minutes. Very, very cool. As I say, these guys have got the right sound, they got the right energy, drums sound great, nice shouty, angry vocal. You got to have that in your classic hardcore. So yeah, it all comes through nicely. These guys did a good job. Let's move on to this next band. This band is called Dead in Your Eyes. The track is called Bad Plan. So let's hear what these guys sound like. Bit chunkier.
My friend, I've got a really bad plan. My friend, I've got a really bad plan. Cheap talk, for cheap thrills. Another plan, designed to kill. Is deep inside, depression talks. Suicide, I don't block. My friend, I've got a really bad plan.
Yeah, cool bass
My
tone.
friend, I've got a really bad plan. Stymied lies, mistreated love. The skills I hide, they're God above. My friend, I've got a really bad plan. My friend, I've got
Good
a
single
really bad
sound.
plan. My friend, I've got a really bad plan. When I walk the walk and I try the talk, my friend, can you see who I am? As I wither away in the closet, my friend, can you see who I am? And with the payment ends and the pay begins, my friend, I've got a really bad plan. My friend, I've got a really bad plan. My friend,
Loving the
I've got a
bass
really
tone in this
bad
one. You can
plan.
always hear it in the mix. It's got a nice grind to it.
Another plan, designed to
Sounds
kill.
cool.
Deep inside, depression talks.
Cool drums.
Suicide, I don't block. My friend, I've got a really bad plan.
Nice thrashy guitar tone. This one's a bit chunkier than the last guy's though. Yeah.
My friend, I've got a really bad plan. My friend, I've got a really bad plan.
Yeah. Again, these guys have just got all the elements you're looking for out of this kind of music. Nice, shouty, angry vocals. Good energy in the drums. Good washy cymbals to fill out the high end. Thrashy guitars. But one thing that you could hear nicely in this mix, which can't always be said for classic hardcore, is you could hear the bass tone really nicely grinding away in the low end. You go back and listen to a bunch of the kind of older pre-2000s classic hardcore, it's got virtually no bass in it at all. Very thrashy, but these guys had a nice thrashiness, but still brought in that nice low-end bass tone as well. Very, very nice. Right, this next band up is called One on One. Their track is called Habitual Explosive Anger. We like the sound of that one, so let's check these guys out. Yeah. Getting progressively more chunky as we're going through the bands today. You hear the bass in these guys as well. Yeah. Great guitar tone, great washy cymbals, and ride. Heavy vocal, almost a guttural. Yeah, got a real nice chug. Real wide track as well. That ride just sounds great. Cuts through. Yeah, they got a fat chug. Oh, really hear the bass buzzing away in this one. Dope. Love that one. These guys have cranked up the distortion, cranked up the bass, had a nice fat distorted bass in there as well. Heavy, almost a gutturally vocal, very deep in the throat. But it got a nice shout to it and anger in the vocal again. Nice energy in the drums again, but mixing it up between kind of a bit more of a laid back head nod style and the jump up, more energy stuff. So yeah, fat chug in this band as well. Real fat. Dope. Let's move on to this next band. This is on the Hardcore Worldwide channel, which is a great channel to check out if you like this stuff. They got NY Hardcore tags and stuff. This is Nothing from No One. The track is called Bloodshed Scenery, and it's featuring Louis Gino from Ironed Out. So let's listen to this one. A bit longer, this one is.
Show me the truth,
Love a bit of group vocal in this music. Yeah, great drumming, mixing up the beats, mixing up the grooves. Yeah. Cool. These guys have got all the elements you're looking for out of this kind of music. The beats, the energy, the sound, vocal. It's all coming together nicely. Nice chug in these guys as well. Drummer's working it out just right, mixing up the beats just when he should to bring in a different energy, a different mosh, doing it all right. Excuse me.
The constant and overwhelming pressure of the system caused most of us torn apart and screwed up, and therefore dying in a bloodshed scenery. Go!
Yeah. Nice fat guitar tone of these guys. Can't hear the bass quite as nicely as in the other mixes, but such a fat tone. Don't really matter. Yeah. Cool. Sick. Now, if I was looking for modern versions of classic hardcore, which I am, these guys are it. I think they ticked every single box you want to tick for this kind of music. Great guitar tone, great riffage, great drumming to go along with that riffage, but also mixing it up so that each different section's got a different groove, got a different mosh, and got a different energy to it, and it just works. You just slide into each different one and it feels right, you know. It's the first time I've heard this track, but I could mosh all the way through to it because I just knew, and it felt right when every single change was going to come on the drums. And if you're used to this music, if you love this music, you'll just be able to follow along with these guys great because they feel like home. It feels right to do, you know, go through all the different changes and beats and energies. Very, very nice. These guys, 10 out of 10. Very, very nice. Now, this last band that we've got today, I've literally only found out about these guys this week, and I'm pretty happy that I have. This is a band called M.E.D.O. These guys are from the Algarve in Portugal. They're from Faro, which is the kind of main city in the south of Portugal. It's about 45 minutes from where I am. So these guys are local fellas to me. I've not seen them live or anything like that or heard of them before, but we're checking them out now. This is Faro style hardcore, they're calling it. And the track is called Música de Embala. So yeah, let's finish off with these guys, some local Portuguese fellas. started out pretty thrashy this morning, but we've gone pretty chunky as the day's gone on. Very nice. Nice high quality video as well.
Palavras não bastam quando se quer a mudança. Toca sempre a mesma música, vejo sempre a mesma dança. Sempre à espera que o pior se revele. Quem não quer ser lobo não lhe veste a pele. Escondem a ideologia e os preconceitos. Dizem o que queres ouvir e não te desrespeitam. Abusam do poder, são os novos messias. Ficamos a ver, perseguem minorias. Quem adormece a democracia, a ditadura vai acordar. Vozes da demagogia são música de embalar.
Nice weighty drums in this band.
A ditadura vai acordar. Vozes da demagogia são.
You can hear that bass cutting through as well.
Escondem a ideologia. Os preconceitos dizem o que queres ouvir e não te desrespeitam. Catalogam pessoas por cores e tamanho da carteira. Se tiveres visto gold, és cidadão de primeira.
Yeah. Nice fat guitar tone in these guys.
Demagogia são música de embalar. Quem adormece a democracia, a ditadura vai acordar.
Especially with those toms. Yeah, that bass comes through nicely. Yeah, real weighty drums. That's a nice slappy low end to the music to go along with that fat guitar tone. Nice. I'd have to try and pick up one of these Faro style hardcore t-shirts. Pretty cool. Yeah, great sound right now. Heavy weighty drums, fat chuggy guitar tone, and the bass is rolling around in the underneath as well. Very cool. And some group vocal, very nice. Yeah. Cool. Very, very nice. I've loved today. I've still got a big spot in my heart for classic hardcore. It'll always be part of the roots of my kind of metal foundation. And as I say, it's a sound and it's an energy that will never die. It's like punk, it's like thrash, it's like black metal or any of those other things. It's just a classic sound. It's got all the right elements to make great music. Now the sound has moved on within the guitar tones and the modern mixing and all of that. If you go back and listen, compare these guys to the kind of early 2000s, late 90s classic sound. These guys will sound a lot louder, a lot more punchy, and a lot more prominent in your ears. And that's because the modern mix has served this music well. Just makes it more heavy and kind of just louder and more aggressive sounding, which suits the music very, very nicely. But it's still got the same energy. It's still got the same kind of riffage and vocals and angriness in the vocals. And that's what hardcore is, you know. Those things will never die. There'll always be angry people wanting to shout over thrashy guitars and big weighty drums. So hardcore will never die. So Very, very nice. I'm pleased as well that we checked out a band that's local to me. We've had a couple of Portuguese bands on the show, but never guys that are just up the road from me. And if I'll try and check out, see if I can see these guys live at some point and pick up one of those Faro hardcore t-shirts, because that's very cool. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the day. Have a great weekend and all that stuff. And we'll see you tomorrow for the punk. See ya. Bye.